Hello humans, my name is Jemai and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new around here, please feel free to subscribe, watch any of my old videos, but also watch this one as well. In today's video, I am going to be doing a Q&A. I am doing an Instagram takeover for Kampala Social, but I thought it would be a good idea also to do a Q&A here with the questions that have been asked on that side. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe and let's get into it. So one of the questions was, what would you tell your younger self? And I love this question because I feel like every single year is a little bit different. So one of the things I would say to myself is like, invest in yourself and also invest in people, good people. And this in a way goes hand in hand because I thrive in community, a healthy community, but I also thrive by myself because I've learned the art of independence and being by myself. And so a lot of the times, like we're told to be selfless, we're told not to be selfish, that we shouldn't be self-centered. But then I realized it's like, it doesn't mean you should not love yourself, right? It just means like you should consider other people as well. And so I find that now, like one of my friends, Abby, shared this one thing that will always, I feel like, live with me. And she was talking about how like you're gonna be with yourself for the rest of your life, so you better learn to enjoy yourself or love yourself. And that's such an important thing to register, because I feel like a lot of the times we forget that this is who we are and we have to be comfortable and learn to love our company and be graciously in love with ourselves, and not in a selfish, like considered way, but it's just like to be your biggest fan kind of thing. Because like I find like I used to not do stuff because I'd be like, well, there is nobody to do it with me, or I can't do this because nobody's there, blah blah blah. I'm in a place where like I genuinely enjoy life and I enjoy being Jemai, and I don't have to wait for other people to do certain things. And like one of the things I do live by is like, don't put your life on hold for anybody or an idea of something, because I find like a lot of people like be like, I will wait until this person comes. Like I did my whole birthday photo shoot by myself. Obviously it would have been fun with other people around, however you still can just go with the flow. With this said, also like invest in good people. I like last year and the year before, like 2019 and 2020 were one of the hardest years in my life because everything was happening. I was transitioning through communities and it was just like a crazy year. And one of the things that helped me survive that, like 2020 especially, was having good friendships and people who were willing to stick by me. And so yeah, like honestly, invest in yourself, but also invest in good humans. The other question was, what's your favorite Bible verse? I tend to go back to Philippians 4 verse 6 to 7. I think as humans we tend to worry, and this Bible verse literally talks about having, like, we don't, like it says, don't worry about anything but instead pray about everything, and with prayer and petition give thanks to God. And I feel like as humans we tend to worry about everything that we can't control, and this Bible verse is literally telling us the opposite of what we should do when it comes to life. It's like there's so many things we can't control but we still worry about them, and so the goal is not to worry or worry less. Okay, the other question was, how do you manage to stay jolly and happy despite of everything that's going on? Honestly, I was gonna say fake it till you make it, but it's not true. Here's the thing, I like to think of life as like, again, I said this in my other video, I'll link it up below. It's like, you can't be so sad that you don't notice the good things, and you can't be so happy that you don't notice the bad. I have like 2020 and 2019 were one of the hardest years, but also some of the good years because I got to know about myself and got to learn. However, it was challenging. Again, if you know me, you know a lot of things that I've been going through for the last few years, community-wise, family-wise, health-wise, all that stuff. And country, Uganda, man. Uganda is just like giving me anxiety. But all that stuff, my approach with all of these things is like, it could be worse. I am still alive, and so that's how I counted joy, because I feel like the worst it could be is when I'm dead. So if I'm still alive, like it's not that bad kind of thing. And so, not to say that I don't acknowledge that I'm sad. I do. I feel like everybody should. However, I now think of life as like it could be worse kind of thing. And that's my approach. And so, and also like I try to find the good in things. What's your favorite type of person? Somebody asked that. That's a good question. I would say I always go back to this: a person with egoless confidence. I find that like people who are like confident but they're not egotistic, they're very attractive, they're very contagious, and like having that like confidence where it's like, I don't need anything from you to love you, but I love you anyways, is such an important thing. So that's the person I strive to be. And so yeah, an egoless, self-confident person. So yeah, what are your love languages? Mine goes like physical touch and words of affirmation tie at number 8, and then it goes it's physical touch and words of affirmation, and then it says quality time, and then from there I think it says acts of services, and then gifts giving is the last one. I really genuinely love being encouraged, and I love encouraging people, and so I tend to find myself giving love that way as well. But one of the things I'm trying to do is to learn how people receive love, or an individual receives love, because not everybody likes to be touched or hugged or whatever. And so that's one thing I want to learn, is to be able to love people the way they receive love, not the way I receive love. And so yeah. Do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't. I am officially single. Well, yeah, I'm single. I've been single for a minute. Okay, the other question is, what are you most excited about this year? Any plans or goals? To be honest, I don't really have a lot, but I thought I should challenge myself to dream with you guys. So YouTube wise, I would love to be more consistent when it comes to posting, and like the plan is to post as much as I can, like I think weekly, 1 video a week. We can do that, right? So that's the goal, that's the plan. Will it work? Let's find out. The other thing, I would like to get 1,000 subscribers. I am manifesting this into the world. I believe in God, I believe in humans, I believe we can do this. So 1,000 subscribers. Just imagine on my 28th birthday, I wake up and I got 1,000 subscribers. I'll be screaming with you, because I'll be doing this again next year. But yeah, so YouTube wise, that when it comes to other stuff, I want to get more financially stable and like save more money. I would love to rebuild community, because I feel like that's something that lacked last year, because like I feel like I had to start over in a lot of ways when it comes to community. So like that's something that I'm working towards, is like building community and like finding a church, because currently don't have a church. Again, when the pandemic, so I feel like online church is fine for now. And what else? I think hanging out with my friends, because I feel like I have good humans around me, and spending time with them will be fun, like going to the beach with my friends. And again, I pray the pandemic is over, or like the lockdown itself, because we're currently in the stay-at-home lockdown kind of thing, so it's like don't see anybody kind of thing. So I haven't, like, that's why I'm like spending my birthday by myself, because like if it wasn't the case, I'll be hanging out with people already. But yeah, so I would love for the pandemic to be over by then, or like at least the lockdown that we're in. That way I can still see people safely. Hanging out with people, really. I love humans, and I want to connect with more Ugandans during the summer. So like the goal is to host a bunch of events, like small gatherings kind of thing, with a few Ugandans that I know, and hopefully we can connect with more people. And we have this little tribe, because I feel like in England is more active communally when it comes to Ugandan events and stuff, and we don't have that here in Canada. So I would love to do something like that. So yeah. The other question was, how hard was it for your first week in Canada? To be honest, my first week in Canada wasn't like hard. It was more shocking. Like I was still in shock that I'm even here, because legit I found out on a Sunday that I was leaving. Again, I talked about it in my other video. I found out on a Sunday and we're leaving on Wednesday, so I had like literally 3 days to pack up my life and go. So I think I was still in that shock. But the years that follow were harder because I feel like nobody prepares you for these things, and I feel like I'm gonna do a video about it later, but I feel like nobody prepares you for the culture shock, the loneliness, because I feel like I was so used to having people around me, and now like I had to start over with community, and church was different, school was different. I had to go to school here, so it was kind of different, like the way high school is here. What else? Like it was a little bit hard. The best part is I came in the summer, so I didn't have to feel winter until later in the year. But yeah, it was still hard after the fact. Like the first week was fine. The months and years that followed were a little bit hard. So yeah. What other question? The other question is, how do you plan and create high quality posts? They're always looking beautiful. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Honestly, I feel like my Instagram is like going crazy every single time. However, I love I use like two apps that I use the most. ViscoCam, which is for my editing and like filters and stuff, just because it's like mobile and easy. I use my iPhone to take most of my photos, but I also have a camera. Sometimes I do use that. And then I plan my feed out using the app called I'll just write the name here because I don't know how it's pronounced. But yeah, so I use those apps and they help me plan out my feed in a way. Okay, the other hard question people always ask, where do you see yourself in 5 years? To be honest, I don't know how to answer this, so I just say this. I see myself being healthy mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I see myself with a good community, a healthy community. I see myself in a better relationship with myself than I am now. I feel like there is always room to improve on self-love and self-care. So I see myself physically healthy, because I feel like my body just sometimes decides to fail on me. But so I see myself being healthy physically. I see myself traveling more. I want to travel more. I want to see so many places. I want to go back home. I hope I get to see Uganda soon. I was supposed to go this year in the summer, last year in the summer, but the pandemic happened. So but yeah, so I see myself travel more. I see myself invest in more people. I feel like I thrive in community and building communities and supporting people, and so I see myself supporting people. Okay, so the other question was, well, what's your favorite Canadian restaurant? I don't have a favorite Canadian restaurant. However, I love chicken and waffles. I love brunch, and so any place that has those things, I will go there. I found that 3 places in Toronto have those my favorite brunch places, which is Dirty Bird, and then you got Old School, and then School. Those 3 places have the best chicken and waffles and also brunch in general, so I would love to go there. And yeah, so I would say those are my top 3 favorite restaurants. The other question is, when are you coming to London? Honestly, I would love to move to London. That is my goal. I would also love to visit. I highly consider moving to London. Like, that's a dream. And I know a lot of people from London, they're like, why would you consider that? But in my head, I'm like, I was meant to be there. Fun fact, when I was younger, we were supposed to move to London, and then my dad died, and then we ended up moving to Canada instead. Yeah, so in a way, London is meant for me. Yes. There is 2 questions that I'm going to answer together. One is, what are you looking forward to doing now that you're 27? And the other one, what would you like to achieve before 28? Okay, so one of the things I'm looking forward to, and I would love to have a building or rebuilding a community, because I feel like I moved to Toronto again. I used to go to this church in Brampton. I don't go there anymore. So I would like to find a place that I call home, church-wise, but also just community, rebuilding my community. And also, I see myself financially in a healthier place. I am blessed that I'm not like in debt, so that's something I'm thankful for, because like, again, I'll talk about my debt experiences and all that stuff in a video. I feel like debt is such a crippling thing sometimes, and so one of my goals is to be debt free forever, pretty much, because I was in debt and it was really stressful and it was overwhelming. And so I see myself being debt free and financially independent and financially stable. I see myself experiencing life. I want to travel with my friends. That's a goal. I want to travel with my friends, so hopefully within the next 5 years we go somewhere. I made plans with somebody to go to Paris together, and so hopefully that happens. But I also was supposed to go to Uganda, so I'd love to go with my friends or my cousin. I want to travel more with my sister as well. Yeah, so traveling is something I want to do more next year. I want to take more photos. I want to be more consistent with YouTube. So like 5 year, I want to be doing photography, like at least full-time or part-time kind of thing. I want to be able to take photos and make money off of it. And what else? I want to make money off of YouTube. I'm manifesting this in the 5-year plan. I could do this. We can do it. We can support each other and we can learn from each other, and then maybe in the future I can get money off of making these YouTube videos. What do you think? So you are a part of my 5-year plan if you're watching this kind of thing. But yeah, so I just want to be able to create a space, not just like to show off my life or whatever, but I want to create a space where I can teach people stuff that I know. I love photography, and like I feel like I want to teach everything that I know. I want to be able to help people develop and grow as individuals. I want to encourage people. So yeah, you are a part of my 5-year plan. If you don't know me, now you do. I think I'm gonna end the video here because I feel like it's getting way too long, but I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just like getting to know me kind of thing. I'm gonna do another one, I guess, a Ugandan one, because like people ask me a lot of Ugandan questions, so I feel like I should just put them in one video and then just answer. People are asking me about boarding school. I have so many crazy stories about boarding school. But yeah, so I'll do that in another part kind of thing. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I am happy to be 27. I'm looking forward to this year. I hope that you get to come along with me and enjoy this year with me. Whatever happens, we can cry together, we can laugh together, we can encourage each other. But yeah, I'm excited for this year. So happy birthday to me. And if you are turning 20 something or whichever year you're turning this year, enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. Aging is such a privilege, and so celebrate. So bye for now. I will talk to you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and comment below. Bye.